What's up, everybody? This is Che and Dave back again with Hamilton's Hangar here, live stream number 21. I think we're on here. Awesome. We got a couple Super Scorpions out here tonight. I'm super excited about it. What's up, Dave?
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Good. We had a little bit of a late start, guys. Technical difficulties as usual, but how's it go? You'll have that, right? So, yeah, guys. So, first, let's talk about the Venom crash, guys, right? So, I'm sure all you guys caught that video. That was total mental mistake on my end on not cutting the throttle, and then I cut it when I was started coming down, but it was just too late. I didn't really have control. I was just gaining way too much speed, way too fast, and then if you see me flare a little bit at the end there, it was just all said and done. So yeah, not really much left to her, but that's one of those ones that you'll have to get again. You know what I mean? But that wasn't the only bird that I bought. So this is one of the secondary birds right here. So yeah, so I got a few of them, guys. And this is the next one that's coming out, which is a Super Scorpion. So I'm really, really excited about it. We got a hard on for the Jets, right? So
yeah, we do. I do. I know when I first started this hobby, I didn't think I was going to own a prop plane, bro. To be honest with you.
Yeah,
I didn't think so.
I kind of see myself in the same direction, for the most part. It's just all those jets out there you kind of need to get your hands on, and they're all within so much price range of each other, so when you buy a more expensive one, one's a little bit lesser and then, one's a little bit higher. So you kind of you're always spending in you're finding a reason to spend that amount,
Yeah, exactly, dude. Sorry, I'm just closing my curtain here.
It's all good. Thanks, guys, for all coming to hang out. We apologize for being a little bit late here. Let's give a quick shout out to everybody that's in the chat here. Let me scroll up on this. Shadow Ops, what's up? EQRC, what's up, sir? EQRC, I'll be opening this up here soon. Thank you. I got your package, sir. Thank you a lot. Jet Tech, Don Atkins, Jeff in Nowhere, Alabama, Randy, Justin, Victor RC Jet, what's up? George Watts, Jeff's Custom RC, LJ Hobby Life, C Mafia, TNRC, Keith Christie.
Yeah, new guy.
Yeah, C Mafia is pretty cool. I've been seeing him around lately, man.
Yeah, man, he has been around a lot lately. I like that, man. That's cool.
Edward Jorgensen. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me get my stream pulled up here on YouTube. Anybody I missed, I'm sorry. How's it going? Edward Jorgensen, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. It's your first time here, I believe. Thanks a lot. To any of you guys that haven't already, please go ahead and smash that thumbs up. I appreciate it.
Dana,
especially
Keith,
for Dave too. Yeah.
What's up, man? Yep. Actually, I'm going to hit the like button right now, bro.
Mickey BRC.
What's up, Mickey?
James Bowie, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, guys. So I got the Super Scorpion here. I'm super excited about it. It's another jet, right? So this is one that it's a sport jet. So it's built for speed, and it has the stock Outrunner in it, which is the 1900 kV, and this thing definitely moves. And Dave knows that firsthand.
Yeah, it does. So I actually flew mine with what you guys remember, the first flights on this plane were with the FlexJet motor and fan in it. Now it's got a Freewing motor and fan in it. Just because the Stinger 90 crashed, so I put the fan in this because the FMS fan was broken. I'm actually sending the FMS fan to Shay.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one's got a Freewing. I think it's a 2100 kV or might be a little lower than that. I can't remember. I think it's a 2100 kV.
You have to start 90 millimeter in runner, right?
Yeah, it's just a stock one that goes in the Stinger 90. So the stock Stinger 90 motor. Yeah, that's.
So that Stinger 90 have an in runner or out runner originally. I never really knew much on that.
The motor that I pulled out of this was an outrunner. So
for sure,
it's definitely an outrunner.
But the sport jets, they're definitely the motors that are in these sport jets, they're gonna you know, have some really nice pull to them, right?
Just Custom RC says it's the 1550 kV.
Okay.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it is a 1550 kV.
So is that 1550 kV the one that they originally had in the oh wow, that 1550 kV is the one that originally came. I have one of those as well. And that came out of the Crash Blue Angels.
That's a 1550?
Yeah, and that was like, you know, the EPS version, you know, that came out quite some years ago. But yeah, man.
Nice. Yeah, that I believe that's the motor that they put stock in the Stinger 90. That's another plane you should put on your list, Hamilton, the Stinger 90.
I know, right? I got like most of them for motion and stuff like that that are on the list.
Yeah, that's a fun one. That's a fun one until you decide to fly it on a cold day with a low battery voltage in your radio. Yeah, it's a pretty fun plane until then.
Problems.
Oh God, man! I'm hoping that I can get the footage and all the information off my old phone, so that way I can actually get the footage of that, man. I have the crash video. I actually have the crash video, but I wanted to put a collage of my crashes together and kind of show them as like one big masterpiece. So I had on that phone, I've got like 13 crashes on that phone from the time I started RC up until now, and I really want to make a collage video of all my crashes and then put them out. And Tyler's crashes. Tyler's got a few on there too.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah, we've crashed most of our crashes though. I can only say really that one of them, maybe two of them, had to do with electronics or anything like that, or the radio not picking up signal or something like that. When I first crashed my 262, something like it started making movements all on its own, like rudder movements and aileron movements by itself. Right when I took off, it started. As soon as I kicked the gear up, it started banking and doing some weird stuff. Ended up crashing that, and then the other one was also a loss of signal, and that was the Stinger 90. But those are the only two that I can say. All the rest of them, complete and utterly pilot error to the max. To the max, yeah.
Pilot error stuff's real.
Pilot error mostly, dude. Always. That's what it always is. I don't care. And it's pilot error in the sense that I didn't charge my battery up enough and my radio enough. That was also pilot error. So if I would have paid attention to that and saw that before I took off, I never would have taken off if I saw those voltages that low. No way in hell.
Yeah.
So yeah, most of it's going to be pilot error. Yeah. It is, and you learn from your mistakes.
Yep, pilot error is definitely something that we had recently. You know, shout out to John VHRC and GB in the chat, and 2E. What's up? How you doing? 2E on the turbo jet.
What's up, Randy? How you guys doing?
Yeah, guys. So yeah, we were talking about some modifications to the Stinger 90, guys, or not the Stinger 90, excuse me. Got me thinking about it.
Yeah, I know. Now you're gonna have one next week.
So modifications to this Super Scorpion. You know, if any of you guys had this or have had it, and you know that like the wires are kind of just like everywhere, you know, on the back for the most part. And you know, you have the battery tray there, and you're able to run wires underneath. But it's absolutely ridiculously hard, and you can't get the battery tray out, you know, to be able to run stuff. So one thing I did was I cut a small hole in the bottom of the fuselage, and I ran the wires underneath there because, you know, I was able to with the go get 'em little thing underneath the front nose retract there, and I was able to put the receiver and whatnot.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say, show them, dude. Yeah, it looks good, you guys. I can't get over how well it looks. It looks great.
So that's how it turned out. You know, I'm pretty satisfied with it.
Looks good, man. It looks real good.
This is my first time flying on a anything Spectrum, you know, so I have a Admiral gyro receiver in here, and yeah, man. So I don't even know if you guys can really notice it, but over the R is where I made the small slit. I'm sure you can see it a little bit, but you know, that's the only way that you're really able to get all those wires down there and able to like reach them underneath the battery bay, you know, because it was like, you know, 6.5 inches, you know, so it looks great. I'm really satisfied with it, and yeah. So, and I also took the little control board that is in there that has everything on it and like mounted it to the side and up to the right as well. So you can't really see that in there, but I'll make sure I show that on the video when we do a maiden. So I didn't put a satellite in there because it's like I don't really think I need one. You know, it's kind of like really in the front, you know, and there's like nothing there. The battery wires are going to be in the back. You know, I'm kind of paranoid because I've never flown with Admiral or Spectrum, you know, but
Spectrum's nice, dude. Like, bro, I mean, people get scared about brownouts from Spectrum, but I mean, it happens to every radio, dude. I mean, for the most part, you're not going to crash a plane because you're browning out. You're going to crash a plane, like I said, from pilot error. The radio's fine, dude. You're going to love Spectrum, man. Like I said, I'm a diehard Tactic fan. I've always liked the Tactic radios. I mean, there's no sense in changing something that works for you. But when I started using the Spectrum, I was pleased. The DX8 first that I got from Rajka, awesome. I loved it. And then when I got that DX9, it was like, I don't want to fly with anything else now. Sometimes though, I have seen Spectrums do some wacky things at times. I've seen Spectrum radios do some crazy shit.
Yeah, man, for sure. Roy just said, just range check it and hope for the best.
What'd he say?
I mean, just range check it and hope for the best, you know?
That's it. That's all you can do.
Yeah, you know.
That's all you can do.
But I don't really know where I'd put a satellite in there. It's kind of like already up in the front, you know. Did I run a satellite even farther forward, you know? And
what I was saying, dude. Oh yeah, dude. I was going to tell you, I've never ran a satellite with Spectrum stuff. The only one that I did run a satellite with was that F100 Super Saber, and that's because it called for it. It actually said run a satellite with this.
Then it makes me almost just like want to run with my stuff that I already have. Not that I have anything. I'm gonna get a satellite for it because you know, it's what a lot of guys are saying to do, probably, you know, to avoid any kind of problems, and I'm sure they're inexpensive.
You're not gonna have you won't satellites help a lot. They do help a lot.
It almost makes me just want to stick with the, you know, Fly Sky stuff I've been using because I've never had any kind of receiver problems at all, you know, and it is one of the lower end stuff, you know, but you know, it's one of those ones where you just don't have any problems, you know, just like your Tactic, you know, it's your go-to.
Do they make a receiver for that? Do those receivers that you use, do those have satellites in them for Fly Sky or whatever?
No, Fly Sky, they don't have any. They don't have none of that stuff. You know, they just got those. I can just grab it. I got
little
one.
antennas. Yeah. Kind of like the Tactic ones, probably.
Yeah, you know, they're actually long. Let's see it right here.
Oh, okay, yeah. It looks just like a Tactic receiver. Look at that, man.
10 channel, you know, and I got the 6 channel over there as well. But, you know, I've never had any problems with these, you know,
no.
I mean, I'm not saying that I couldn't have that problem with this because, you know, it's definitely, you know, something that can happen, but
like you said with your Fly Sky stuff, up until I started flying Spectrum, I never had a problem with the Tactics. I never had a plane crash because of the Tactic radio, because the radio didn't work right. I did have like some communication issues once, but that could have been, I mean, shit, I could have even had no expo in or something and actually did it myself, but I don't think so, man. I was pretty even back on the stick, but you never know. But like I said, that's the only time I ever had a mishap with Tactic. I had the receiver just thrown in there instead of positioned down on. That was probably another reason why. But I think 90% of my all of my stuff has been mental errors and receivers. If you haven't, like I said, if you haven't had an issue with the ones that you're using, keep using them. Okay, I'd put your Fly Sky stuff in that Scorpion if I were you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just because I know I don't have any issues, and I still got room to write. You know, I can just throw my stuff in there. But besides that, before I forget, real quick here, guys, I have. I don't know if any of you guys are interested, but I'm selling 2 Spectrum AR636 receivers with AS3X or whatever. I have 2 of them, and I'm willing to part ways with both of them, you know, together or separately or whatever. So if any of you guys are interested, I'll send these out to you guys ASAP. We can work something out. So I figured I'd offer
Shit,
to you
man,
guys before.
I might take those from you. I might take those off, you know, if somebody doesn't need them worse than I do.
Yeah, you know, first come, first serve. You know, whoever wants them can have them, but I got 2 of them. So, and I'm willing to let them go. I don't even know. So just for a low price, just get a hold of me and we can talk. You know, so.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with having extra receivers, bro. It's always good to have receivers. An abundance of receivers. Like I said, EQ just sent me a bunch of receivers, man. I got receivers for days, man. I finally actually have receivers in all my planes if I want it.
That's great. That's great.
Instead of doing the turbo shuffle.
Yeah, I did that. You know, for so long, even at an event
So
last
long,
year,
man.
I did that.
Yeah. I've done it and done it and done it and done it. Take a receiver out of this. My ultimate goal, my ultimate plan is to actually have receivers and gyros that I want in every plane. That way I don't have to do that shuffle stuff anymore. When I get a new plane, buy a new receiver. Yeah, man. RC Informer does that, dude. He never goes wrong. He knows when he goes to grab that plane, it's already dialed in and ready to go. He doesn't have to mess with. Yeah, it just makes so much sense. Yeah. So now everything that I'm gonna fly. Yeah, dude, it started snowing today. That's why I didn't go out and fly today, you guys. That was it was fun. It was the day, man. The Meteor's sitting over there. It's ready to go. Everything's working perfectly. Got my rates put in and everything, man. It starts dumping snow last night. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. But yeah, my ultimate goal is to have a receiver in every plane. That way I can just take it and go. That's the way it should be.
Yeah, for sure, man.
So yeah, as you guys can see, my Stinger 90 is actually quite messed up. You guys know the story behind that. If you don't know the story, go ahead and watch my Stinger 90 repair videos, or when I'm repairing this, or go on Instagram and check them out.
Look, you keep saying Stinger 90, and we're talking about the Super Scorpion.
Super Scorpion. Hey, you know what? And I'm gonna say that a lot. I'm gonna do that a lot. I actually do that a lot, even though we're not on camera. I mistake these 2 planes. I call them each other's names. Yeah, the Super Scorpion. Yeah, she was in rough shape, man, but I got her all fixed and ready to go. I had her all set up to fly probably about a month ago. You just know when you work on something for so damn long, you get a little nervous to take her back out again, especially with all the time you just put into it. That's what happened with the Stinger 90 itself. Too much time. I spent too much time away from it. Should have gone right back out and flown it.
Yeah, but you'll have that, right? So.
Oh man, this is gonna be fun. We should definitely do that collab video, dude. I should send you some footage of me flying this around. Maybe swearing a little bit. Maybe throw some obscenities in there.
I can't wait to fly this. I'm actually gonna be going out to. I won't be getting maiden this like probably this weekend or next or anything like that. You know, we got some crap weather, so we're gonna go ahead and maiden the float plane though on some snow ice ordeal tomorrow, which should be some fun.
Nice, dude.
You know, cold but no wind, right?
So elevator mix, elevator to flat mix.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if there is any on this.
Some people don't like that. It does balloon a little bit at higher speeds. If you want to slow down real quick when you pop your full flaps, full flap I got 6% down trim, and for flaps 1 I've got like 2 or 3% down trim. Yeah, down trim. Yeah, you don't need a lot. You just need enough so that when you pop the flaps, it gives you a little shot down. It keeps your nose down instead of ballooning up. You just popping the nose down a little bit.
You know, and that's how I fly my L39, bro. I actually got a little bit of down mix in. You know, a lot of guys have a little bit of up mix and I like the way that, you know, then I see the nose go down a little bit, but I still got full control of the plane.
Right.
You know, and it still comes down great.
Well, it's either going to do one or 2 things. It's going to go whoop and do that balloon thing where it kind of puffs up and comes back down. Or you're going to put the down elevator trim in, and as soon as it starts to, it just kind of planes off, man. It's actually kind of cool. I like using it. I used it in my version 2 F16, or not the version 2, not the F16. The second Saber that I use, the second Saber that I have, a little bit of ballooning when you pop the flaps full on her like that. and put a little bit of down trim in, man. And I'm telling you right now, I should have done it. You should do it to all my planes because they all balloon. Even the prop planes, bro. The prop planes, they balloon even harder. They, it's like Jesus Christ, man. So I noticed with prop planes, it helps out a lot too.
I guess I can't really say
some of them don't
prop
need
planes.
it.
I only have one now. P-51.
What prop plane do you have?
The P-51, that Corsair, Corsair definitely went down in flames.
Bro, that sucked. That was so bad, man. I felt so bad when that happened to you, man.
Yeah, but that was kind of cool.
They caught on fire. That was a straight fire, bro. That definitely was not pilot error. That was your plastic electronic.
It's like run out there real quick. Oh, it's smoking. Grab the fire extinguisher. Grab
the fire extinguisher. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah. That's another thing, dude, that I still haven't gotten, even after watching that video, man, is a fire extinguisher. I should probably have one of those on hand.
Yeah, they're not really that bad to have, right? So
I mean, look what happened with you. You could have put a whole field on fire, bro.
Well, it was going, the wind was blowing straight that way in that direction, north, and blew a decent amount there.
You could have you could have caused some damage there. Yeah, that's definitely something Hamilton's Hangar has shown us, even with his show in its infancy, is that when he does have a crash like that, he's hyper prepared, man. To have a fire extinguisher on hand like that, that's called responsible, man. If you guys don't have a fire extinguisher after seeing Hamilton's video, you guys better get one. I'm telling you right now, you better get one, man, because that shit can happen to anyone. It actually happened to RC Informer too. RC Informer, he was flying a plane, the thing started smoking, he realized that it was on fire, and he actually caught a plane on fire. Insane stuff, man. You got to be prepared for it. So get a fire extinguisher. I actually, where did you get your fire extinguisher at?
I was at the club. So we actually have one at the club, that happened at my RC club.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay.
But, ever since then, we actually have a small one. And, it's not actually always in the SUV like it should be, but I should keep
You have one, though. That's all that matters. you have one.
And they're not even bad to have for around the house, right?
No, yeah, around the house too, man. We don't have a fire extinguisher in this house, man. That's actually crazy. Now that I think about it.
Now you're gonna go out.
That's probably. Now I'm gonna get one. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I never even. It's just things that you don't think about, or one of those ladders,
right?
Yeah, exactly. Or something's gonna happen and you don't have it, and you said you were gonna get it and you should have had it. Yeah, don't. It's one of those situations, dude. So now I gotta go get one.
Yeah, man.
So that goes for the rest of you guys. You probably don't have a fire extinguisher in your house. You probably want to go get one just in case, man. Sometimes throwing salt on it don't work.
Yo, I'm about to cut on this. I haven't really powered up this at all since I've got it. Power wise, I've calibrated it, and like had it run up a little bit, but I've never gassed it yet.
Are you gonna turn it? Are you gonna power it up? I'll do the same, dude.
I'm kind of curious to see what it sounds like. Loud, or
it's gonna sound nice, dude. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Yours has actually got the FMS fan in it, though. Mine doesn't. So yours actually might sound a little better.
Yeah, and I actually took mine out. Mine actually came with an XT90. I put EC5 on there because all my batteries have EC5. So I just went ahead and put the EC5 on there.
You put EC5s on?
Yeah, I put EC5 on there. Yeah.
Yep, that's a good idea, man. Might as well, since how you've already got EC5 hookups on your batteries. Yeah, that's why I don't change a lot on mine either. Oh, battery time.
That sounds great. Sounds even better like in a quiet room,
It's so nice, right?
I want to blow the curtain.
That's sick, right?
Yeah, it sounds great,
That sounds great.
And it feels like one of those ones, where if you can feel it gaining the momentum, you know what I mean? Like you can feel it. You know, it almost, you know, feeling by the judge of that power a little bit, it feels like it'll fly good slow like RC Informer does on that video too. Like, I could not believe how slow he had that thing going, dude.
Oh, I know, right?
I couldn't believe it.
He's
I
a
had
good
to rewind
pilot
it and
in
show
there.
Ashley. I was like, yo, check this out. I was like, look how slow he has this thing going. I was like, that's absolutely crazy. And he was full flaps, you know. It was like,
Princess, come on.
and you got that saber in there too. They want to see that saber when you're done with that.
They want to see my 80mm saber.
I think it's your was it your F100?
Oh, the Super Saber. They want me to get out the Super Saber.
I think so.
I'll go
Talking
grab
about free the saber.
I'll go grab it. Yeah, it's right in the room. I'll go grab it.
Oh, I better watch out here. I'm like really excited about the jet, you know what I mean? And the whole, you know, Venom thing, I was kind of like discouraged about it a little bit, you know, to be honest with you, because it's just like, oh, I should have known, you know, because I usually always kill the throttle on a dive, you know, or when I'm, you know, it's one of those mental things that you realize like way too late, you know, and that's why I instantly said on the video, like I kind of knew what happened, you know, and I felt it. Look, here I am saying I was over it, and I'm still talking about it.
What? Oh, I'm trying to figure out.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, it's a Super Scorpion. That's it right there. That should be it.
This knife. Let me open this up from EQ real quick. This package.
Yeah, dude. There you go.
You gonna power that up or what?
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to figure out why it's not powering.
Throttle calibrated. You have to rebind it, maybe. You gotta rebind it.
Sounds like it, right?
Yeah. You have to probably rebind it. You got a bind plug by you?
Yeah, I think that's what it wants here. I think it wants me to rebind it. Shouldn't have to do that though.
Sweet, guys. This is so what is it? It's a simulated little burner thing, right? Afterburner. This little Afterburner ring here from EQRC, guys. It's got some really nice LEDs on there. Wow, it's really nice quality. Honestly, it's very, you know, sturdy. I am curious if you kind of put something over the LEDs though, or you kind of just leave them exposed. Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, I see now. That's why. I got it. I fix.
Brian Scott says, Hamilton, it's like you have a new jet once a month. It kind of feels like that almost, doesn't it? I wish it was like that. Oh, speaking of new jets, guys, the Rafale got pushed back until mid-March. OMG.
Wow.
So, and that's the first pre-order. And it's because I kind of like, you know, went to their website every now and again to check. And nice.
There
and so I actually talked to Horizon Hobby on the customer service, and they said that the first pre-order was pushed back until mid-March. So if any of you guys have it pre-ordered and didn't know that, now you know. So, and I do got a few new jets though. Brian Scott. To make up for lost time, right? We did have a big project not too long ago. You know, the F-14. You know, the custom stuff going there. That was a little bit of a job, you know, all the additionals.
I'll go grab the Super Saber real quick and put this one away.
All right, man. Sweet.
Let me go like this first. Take this battery out of here.
I even like looking at it on your screen, even though I have it sitting right here. It's just so nice.
I know. I'm looking at yours too, dude. Like, I wish I had yours because mine's all beat up. I wish I had yours.
It doesn't even look all beat up on the video though, you know.
No, it doesn't really.
And the pilot in there looks cool. I wish they would have put another one. But yeah. So the guy I got this from, guys, this is brand new, right? So anyways, it's got a number 13 on it right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that. First of all, because it's gonna tear the paint up. Second, because it kind of looks good on here, right? It's a sport jet, you know what I mean? So granted, it's not like on the side, and it's, you know, Super Scorpion 90 millimeter, you know, but yeah, either way. So in the Stinger 90, Dave, can you hear me? Is comparable in size to this? He probably can't hear me. It's all right. EQRC, yes, I do have a 3-way harness. RC trainee says, how are you dealing with the loss of the Venom 90 millimeter? I am now shaking it off and moving on to newer things. Oh, still more in the loss a little bit, you know, but it is what it is. We lost a 6S battery with that as well, so that kind of sucks, but it's all part of it, right? So one of those mental mistakes that you're not really ever going to do again. You know, it's going to be like indented in your head every time you go vertical to not have the throttle going.
Come on. You what? No, I don't know what your vape is.
Yeah, Guniak, I'm sure I will love this plane, man, for real, you know, and it's probably one of those ones that flies like, you know, a trainer sport jet, you know.
There it goes.
Cutting it close to the gear there, bro. You're gonna mess up that gear door.
Where's that?
Oh, you got it. Never mind. I was looking at the stream on the YouTube thing, so I was a little bit behind, and you already got it.
I wish I had my other camera going, dude. This Super Saber is actually really nice, man.
Yeah, we were having some issues with this bigger camera before, guys. That's what we were, you know.
Yeah, my big cam's not working for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, it's not doing.
Yeah, and I like speed. Guniak, speed is where it's at, right? So
I'll be right back. Hold on a second.
Speed, and I got something else too that's fast out of the box too that I'm going to be showing you guys here before long. So stay tuned, right? We got a few other planes, guys. Oh, I know he said he'd be right back, but I lost him. Anyways, so yeah, guys. Oh, we got him back now.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if my other camera would work. It didn't. Not working. Not doing. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, this is the one plane that I have that actually has a satellite in it. You know what? I'll pick up the whole laptop. I don't care. I don't care, man. Let's do it.
Yeah, that plane looks nice, dude. I was looking at it for quite a while, you know, before it came out. I was kind of actually surprised that it came with an outrunner. Not saying that it's bad or anything like that. You know, it's more of just a pavement jet, you know, and that's what those outrunners really like, right? So, yeah, man. And that's that Aura, right? Is that what that's called? Mm-hmm. Aura 8. Has anybody made any like modifications to that? Or you're muted, Dave.
No modifications.
Not to yours, but in general, like has anybody like, you know, maybe like beefed it up, or I'm sure.
Oh yeah, somebody's got this on a turbine. Somebody actually got this thing on a turbine.
I'm sure.
It's crazy. This thing has been ready to go for a while, you guys. I just had to fix the back gear. One of the back gears were broke. This thing has actually been ready to fly for a while now, man. I'm just super freaking nervous about it. This plane makes me nervous.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's a nice one. You know.
I guess all planes make you nervous, right? I mean, if it's a high dollar plane, yeah, it's gonna make you nervous. I did try to fly it. It was just a little too muddy, man, and mud was getting everywhere. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that to it.
Yeah,
the field was too crappy. I wasn't gonna run it through mud puddles and get water inside of it and mess it up somehow. So I just said no, decided to go against it.
So did you make that 8S, right?
What's that?
You made that 8S, or did you put an in runner in there?
No, this is all stock. This is 100% stock. 6S plane. The one that I made in 8S is my MiG-17.
That's it. Okay, yeah.
That thing has a freaking monster motor in it, man. Oh my god, it's a monster. That's why it was so tail heavy the first time I flew it with that motor and stuff in it, man. And then the next time I flew it was way too nose heavy because I was trying to compensate for that tail heavy feeling, and then I made it way too nose heavy, so I can actually move it about halfway back, and then that should be the perfect PV on it. Yeah. Dude, oh man, that scared me. That scared the hell out of me, man. When that thing took off tail heavy. Oh boy, what a nightmare. What a horrible feeling. You're just like, every time you let the throttle go, the tail just goes down, the plane shoots up. Oh no, this is going to be horrible. So you're trying to stay in the nose. You're trying to, first off, trying to trim it. You're trying to trim down the nose. And then that doesn't work. Can't do it. Can't get it done fast enough.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was a nightmare. That plane, that sucked watching that happen. But I got a brand new plane. I re-kitted it. Redid it, put all brand new servos in it. I mean, the plane's basically a free wing plane. That plane is all it's all motion RC. It's all free wing. That is a free wing MiG-17. The only thing that plane has in it that's from Hobby King is the retracts and the airframe. That's it. The retracts and airframe. Yep.
Yeah, man, definitely. Sweet.
Oh, okay. So guys, inside of that MiG-17, they have an aluminum spar. I would suggest getting rid of that aluminum spar, period, because the first time you take a nice hit on the wing, the spar actually bends. So I would replace that carbon spar that aluminum rod that they have in there for your spar. Get rid of that thing and find a carbon spar that's an equal size to that and use it. I'm telling you right now, it's just absolute garbage. That metal rod that they give you for a spar. It bends, and I could actually see that thing bending under load. Like, say I'm flying the plane around, with 8S in it, it's a little heavier, and I go into a bank and bank it real hard. The wings flex and it bends that tube.
Yeah, man.
The first one that I had for the plane, the one that came in the first plane, when I hit the ground, it actually didn't bend that spar at all. The spar didn't bend. So I used when I had the bad landing. I took that spar that I had, the old spar from the old plane, the old MiG-17, and I used it because when I came down hard on that landing, the wingtip hit, and when the wingtip hit and it cartwheeled, it actually bent that spar. It actually bent that aluminum spar that they have in there, or whatever it is. It's not aluminum, because aluminum wouldn't bend like that. It just wouldn't bend that easy. But yeah, guys, switch that out to a carbon rod. That thing is a joke.
Yeah, man.
Gotta be careful with that. Like, especially where I put mine up on 8S, it's the smart thing to do. Wow, man, I'm sitting here staring at this plane, and I'm thinking I should just go for it. I should just take it out.
Well, I've seen you fly at a flying field a couple times, right? An actual field, right? So are you in an RC club that's far kind of distance from you, or?
Yeah, it's about an hour drive away from me. But the biggest reason that I don't go up there is because I got a field that's like literally right next to my house. I've been flying there for so long. I do like flying at the AMA club. I do like flying there. It's just, it is a ways away. You got to pack your car up with planes. And then sometimes you like forget stuff at home and it's like, shit, now I can't fly that. Or, it's just with me being right down the road. If I forget something, I can run back in 5 minutes and grab it and go back to the field and be there. But is it safer and more responsible to fly at an AMA field? Yeah, because your insurance is not going to cover you if you're flying in a personal park, or even if you have permission to fly there. If it's not AMA sanctioned, your insurance, your AMA insurance is not going to cover you for any accidents. So just make sure you guys know that. Make sure you know that, and make sure that you got to have renter's insurance, and you also have to have homeowners insurance for your AMA insurance to even be valid. It actually works hand in hand with your homeowners insurance or renter insurance.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
So Rich.
So I think what I am going to do is I'm going to be flying a Super Scorpion. What's that?
Rich M said the MiGs come with carbon spars now.
The MiGs do come with carbon spars? It's probably because they saw my video. Probably watched my video. It's all. Yeah, dude, if it even takes the slightest little bump, the spar bends. And then you're looking at your plane and your one wing's going up and one wing's, it's like, what the hell's going on here? It's that spar, it bends. And when it bends, it actually holds your wing in that position. So it's actually, I can see why a lot of these companies are using carbon spars, because they're flexible. You know what I mean? It's like what a real wing should be able to do, is have flex. But yeah, the Super Scorpion, dude. When are you going to be flying yours? When are you going to take yours out?
So as soon as I get some decent, or really just like, I need the snow to be gone and like, halfway dry, or, which will dry fast. But we had an ice come in the other day, about a couple days ago, and a little bit of snow today, but not really anything crazy, but, kind of just like stuck over the ice. So that's why we're going to take
I need to do a video clip. Some video or a video of me flying it, and then send you the video file, and then you can do whatever you want, make a video out of it.
That'd be cool, man.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. There's not a lot of videos out there like that. Like that's one thing that I've been wanting to do for a long time, is have people send me their footage of them flying, and then I'll mix it with mine. It's just a new thing, a new way to look at planes, a new way to see planes being flown. It's a good idea. It's a great idea. I think it'll catch on. It'll catch on with most people.
Yeah, man, sounds good.
The collab videos, bro. It's a collab. Come on. That's what it is, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah. And then we should definitely get every one of you guys' crash videos. You guys send them to either me or Shadow Ops or Hamilton. That way we can make a badass video at the end of the year of everybody's F-ups.
Yeah, the crashes. Yeah, and I'm definitely
all the crashes, dude.
Motion RC.
One big crash collab, bro. Yeah.
Randy says he needs a vacation, man. We all need a vacation, right?
Randy, yes, I would love to.
You spend your money on planes instead, right?
Yeah, Randy. Yeah.
Let's take a vacation to the
and guitar stuff. Randy is actually a pretty good guitarist.
Oh, that's really cool, man. I don't really know too much about playing a guitar, nothing but Guitar Hero. But
it's the same thing, dude. It's the same exact thing. Don't even think any different, bro. You are a badass, bro.
That's funny.
Yeah, dude. That's how it works. Oh man, I remember jamming out on that, bro. When you get good, bro, and you mashing them buttons, you really feel like you're. Bro,
I wish I still had it. I don't have it, but I'm sure the kids will. It's one of those ones
bro,
you really want to have, so
fun.
kids will have it, when they're.
I mean, you really actually have to strum. I mean, and the way you have to push those buttons, it would be like you would have to, like, on a guitar, man. I mean, some of those button combos are crazy, man. Like, can you even get your fingers that way? Fun game, man.
So one thing I want to touch base on with you guys is the RealFlight 9.5. So how do you go about even adding people? Do you just add people as friends on that? Is there just does everybody have to be in an online created thing? You know what I mean? Or do you mess with that, Dave?
Dave Marshall would know that. Is there Marshall in here?
I'm about to get that simulator, because it seems like a really nice tool to have. And, when you're stuck inside and can't fly ever, so.
Wouldn't it be fun to just throw up a jet real quick? Just go and fly a jet real quick?
Yeah, and they say, quote unquote, that these jets fly similar to the ones that you can actually fly, like from E-Flight or Horizon.
I've flown
maybe
simulators
get used to
before.
them before you take it out, but you know what I mean.
The one thing that the simulator doesn't do very well is emulate wind, and when it knocks your plane around, doesn't do that at all. You're basically flying on a calm day all the time. It's pretty. I mean, they do. Yeah, I think that they could do something a little better with the wind characteristic on the game, or on the simulator.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But yeah, the movements are all the same, dude. I mean, flying on a simulator and flying a real plane, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
I can't get
Except
enough
that
of
in
my
real
Microsoft
life-
Flight Simulator. That game's a lot of fun.
Is it what? So which one is it?
That's just a Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's just like it's not. It's more like real airplane kind of ordeal. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I got you.
Really like scenery, things like that. Yeah.
Remember when those simulators first started coming out? I guess it was probably shit. I must have been like freshman in high school, maybe 8th grade or something like that. When those first like flight simulators came out, dude, I thought they were the coolest.
Way back.
Yeah, man. I used to think those were the coolest thing, man. And you could actually fly the plane with a joystick, and it was like, wow, man, this is really cool, man.
Yeah,
and from where it started to where it is now, dude, it's night and day.
I'll show you
Night and day.
Got a joystick here. Oh,
what?
So I got a joystick. I have so I got the joystick, I got rudder pedals, and I have a throttle as well. This is pretty much all your basic need. The basics of what you'll need for the simulator. If you don't want to, you can use the mouse and key and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But if you're really trying to get into the feel of it,
it's like you're actually in the cockpit, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like with the newer ones, stuff like that, you got the headset on. You can use ATC. They use a real traffic ATC. You play it like online, stuff like that. You fly out of like real airports, things like that. They made it a lot better and more realistic. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, dude. That would be, dude. I want to try. I got to try something like that. That's the kind of games that I'm into, man. I played War Thunder for so long, dude. My account's maxed out. I pretty much have everything that you could possibly own in that game. Like, I mean, all the best planes. I've got all the best planes. I mean, there's not a plane in there that you can use that you won't have success with in every tier. I mean, just every plane, every nation unlocked, just crazy amounts of time. I actually put money into that game. Yeah, dude. Yeah, because when you first get a plane in that game, it's absolute dog shit. The motor's not tuned. You have to actually fully upgrade the plane. There's like 6 or 7 departments that you have to upgrade. You got to go upgrade the engine. You got to upgrade, your intercoolers. You got to upgrade. I mean, all that stuff needs to be upgraded. Your airframe needs to be rigid and air for the rebuilt. So basically, you're like taking a plane, an old beat up used plane, and making it brand new again. Just awesome stuff, dude. That's probably one of my favorite games that I played in the longest time, man. I actually got really hooked into that game. I got addicted bad. I'm glad I found this hobby. That I actually was like, fuck, man.
Me too, dude.
That's how I found RC. Really, was because I'm flying with the Sabre one night, and I'm like, I wonder if they have an RC version of this plane. So I looked it up, man. Boom, first video that pops up, Pilot Ryan. First video I ever watched, Pilot Ryan.
Yeah, man.
Little 64 millimeter Sabre.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
The reason I joined in this hobby too, man.
Yep. He is, man. He is. That's crazy, bro.
You know how easy he was flying that Raptor, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's like, dude, that thing looks sweet, the little 64 millimeter Raptor, and then
yeah,
here we are.
Yeah, that thing's fun. Yeah, I've flown one of those quite a few times. I've got probably about 4 or 5 videos up on my channel of that plane. Probably 3 or 4, actually, something like that. Yeah, I got a few of those videos up on that plane. That's a fun plane. That was the other reason I bought that plane, was because of Ryan's video.
Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm excited to see them at Jet Jam this year. Are you going to Jet Jam?
Are you going to Jet Jam, bro?
Oh yeah, me and Ashley are definitely going. It's already on the calendar. We're going. Super
good, man. Yeah, I'm gonna fly into Louisville. You come pick me up, dude.
Yeah, it's on. I'll do that. You know, if you need a ride, for sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Louisville airport's like literally right down the street from where we actually fly.
Cool.
So if I fly, I don't know if you can fly into Louisville. I don't know if Louisville has an airport. They probably do.
Sure
I mean,
they do. They're fairly large. Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Yeah, big city. Yeah.
Sweet, man.
Yep, I'll fly into Louisville. Somebody can pick me up. Bobby K can come pick me up. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not making that drive again, dude. That was insane. That was a lot of miles on my truck, brand new truck. That was a lot. That was a lot. I had the truck didn't act right for like a couple of weeks after I had it home. It was running real funny.
Damn.
I was like, fuck, man. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. My air filter was absolutely destroyed, bro. I mean, that trip driving from Maine to Indiana, dude. My air filter was completely trashed, completely full. I mean, there was so much dirt and shit in there, so much nastiness in there. Just absolute growth, man. Put a new air filter in it. She's running good now. But yeah, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to put those kind of miles on my vehicle again.
Yeah, I'm sure that's tough. You know, it takes its toll for sure. And then you live way in the middle, up in the boonies, right? So would you have to drive like 1,200 miles or something, or what?
Yeah, if I did do it again, I might actually just take my daughter's car. My daughter's got she got a Volvo S40.
How many miles was it roughly one way?
Oh God, what was it, like 1,500 or 1,600 miles?
Dang, that's a mission.
It was a lot, bro. It was a lot, man. It was a lot, man. It took me a full day to get there, bro.
Man, dang, yeah. Because aren't you on the board, like on the edge? You drove half the US.
I'm out of the coast, bro. I'm literally 25, 30 minutes away from being on a beach.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, because I've seen you fly off the beach as well.
So. Yeah. When we do our summer vacations, we actually don't have to leave the state. We have one of the most beautiful resorts and vacation spots right here in Maine at Old Orchard Beach. It's one of the most popular beaches. It is the most popular beach in Maine. I mean, that's where everybody goes in the summer, man. It reminds me of that movie. What's that vampire movie there? Lost Boys, at the beginning of Lost Boys.
Dude, I love that movie, man. It's a good one.
That's what Old Orchard reminds me of, is at the beginning of Lost Boys when they're at the fair in the park and stuff.
Yeah, okay, that's cool, man.
That's what Old Orchard is. That's what Old Orchard looks like to me.
So George Watt said that Louisville does have an airport. The main UPS hub is in Louisville. I did know that. And he said the UPS planes drop out of the sky like fireflies starting around 10 p.m. Amazing how fast they turn them around. That's funny.
No shit. Yep. So I will go this year, but I'm gonna fly into Louisville. I'm gonna get a round trip ticket.
Yeah, probably save you a bunch of money. What are you gonna do about a plane? You just gonna come hang out, or you're just gonna like fly? I'll let you fly one of mine.
Bobby told me that he'll just let me fly his planes. I'll just bring my radio and then whatever he has on Spectrum. I didn't do a lot of flying at Jet Jams last year. I did a lot of filming. I got a lot of footage of Jet Jams. I think I put up more film on Jet Jam than anybody did of last year's Jet Jam. If you want to see Jet Jam videos from last year, guys, last year's Jet Jam, just go to me and Air Marshal's channels, man. We had pretty much everything that you wanted to see. Anything of importance, all the best jets that flew that week, we got all of them. Yeah, man, super good time. But yeah, man, I think this time.
Yeah, Justin Ward, you should definitely go, man. It's what's it, June 10th, 9th, 10th, or something like that.
I could also buy a couple planes. You know what I mean, like an L-39 or a T-33 or whatever, and then send them to one of you guys. That way, every year at Jet Jams, I can you just bring my planes.
Yeah, hopefully, like Motion's gonna be there and stuff too, and they can sell planes.
Motion RC is supposed to be there. They weren't there last year.
I think James was talking about potentially going, but he's just said he was having like problems in terms of getting like an RV or things like that because they're like booked out. So James, if you're in the chat, you should definitely get on that now because we want to see you there.
Yeah. Man, screw an RV, man. I drove there in a Jeep, and me and Dave Marshall, we were in a tent, and it was awesome. It was great. It was the funnest. It was probably the funnest 3 days of my life that year. of last year. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Got to meet a lot of nice people. Got to meet George. George, what an awesome dude George is. I got to meet his boys there.
That's cool, man.
Spencer Keith, awesome dude. Fucking love Spencer to death, man. He's an awesome dude. It was a lot of fun hanging out with Spencer.
That's
Dave
cool.
Marshall. And then obviously Bobby and Adam, awesome dudes. Bobby and Adam are like best friends. Pilot Ryan was there. It was awesome. We just had a really good time, man.
Yeah,
you could tell where all the YouTube guys were. We were all down at the end making a ruckus, staying up late, dancing while we're playing dancing and flying the simulator. Oh, that was fun, man. Yes, it is true, guys. If you've heard the rumors, Pilot Ryan does dance while he flies.
That's cool.
He does dance. He's got a little shimmy when he's flying.
Randy said, what happens in the tent stays in the tent.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it does, man. Except for Dave snoring. I'm probably sure they heard that shit all the way down to the other end.
That's funny.
Probably wanted to come put a big ass glass film over the tent, man. Dave Marshall, bro, he snores like a son of a bitch, man. Oh my goodness, man. Every time I would doze off, oh shit, Dave, not again. The last night I threw my mattress in my Jeep, man. I was like, oh God, I gotta sleep tonight or I'm not gonna be able to drive home tomorrow. Dave is a bad snorer, bro. The worst snore I've ever heard in my life, man. I thought that some of my family members were bad, dude. Dave takes the cake. Air Marshal takes the cake, man. I don't know if he's in here, man, but Air Marshal, bro. Got a set of pipes on him.
That's funny.
Damn, dude, you had some people in here tonight.
Yeah, man, cool. We definitely had like 40-something people, which is awesome. We really appreciate everybody coming by, hanging out. I really appreciate Dave from Dave's RC, home of the free giveaways.
It's fun, man. I love hanging out with you, bro.
And if you guys aren't aware, his links in the description for any of you guys that don't follow him and want to check him out. So please go ahead and subscribe to him. Yeah, guys. So we got the Super Scorpion out here tonight, and it's really awesome jet. Brand new from a guy, guys. Brand spanking new. I didn't even pay full price for this. I got it for a ridiculously low price. When you find these guys that are getting out of the hobby and stuff like that, and they need to free up space, you find them giving you really good deals on stuff, right, Dave? So. Yep, absolutely, man. Yeah, I got a guy that wants me to come check out his lot, and I haven't gone up. I should probably do it, man. He's probably got a bunch of stuff up there real cheap. I know he's into the foam planes real good, so he probably has a few things up there that I would like. But yeah, dude, absolutely cheap. Absolutely cheap, you guys. You can find these things. It almost makes me feel silly for buying brand new planes the way I have been when I should be going and checking out some of these guys' lots. Yeah, but sometimes it's easier to just go and get something brand new. You're not gonna have any problem with it, or you know how it is. So
yep, exactly, man, exactly.
Cool, guys. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, and tomorrow I'll be looking out for a float plane. The float plane that I got from the Fly Zone. If you guys caught that a couple weeks ago on the stream, or last week, I think it was. I'll be putting that up in the air tomorrow, so it should be a lot of fun. We really appreciate Dave from Dave's RC coming and hanging out, guys. So, Dave, you want to say bye to everybody?
Yeah, man. Guys, make sure you guys check me out on Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern time, man. Hamilton's Hangar, thanks for having me, bro. Can't wait to get this collab video done, bro.
Yeah,
man.
Thanks a lot,
Thanks
guys.
for having me.
So we'll see you guys in GB stream, I'm sure. So we hope everybody has a great night, and thanks for coming by.